I think people forget, me as a player when I'm healthy. I could play basketball. I'm pretty good, right? So.
Down and does. Cutter, Simmons, layup is blocked.
Who are the NBA players that you would legitimately buy a ticket for to go watch because you find them entertaining?
Ben Simmons, because I would want to learn how you can make $80 million and play 55 games.
They were aware of all of this, but they thought that they could fix it. That's NBA teams. That's what they do. They say, well, the guy can't shoot. We'll teach him how to shoot. If the guy doesn't play defense, we'll teach him how to play defense. And often, they're right.
Once hailed as the future of basketball, Ben Simmons' rise was meteoric. A prodigy from Australia, a standout at LSU, and a promising NBA star. But as quickly as he rose, the foundation beneath him began to crumble. Today, we explore the story of Ben Simmons, how he went from a generational talent to one of the most criticized players in modern NBA history. Born on July 20th, 1996 in Melbourne, Australia, Benjamin David Simmons grew up in a family that lived and breathed basketball. His father, Dave, was an American professional basketball player who had made a career in Australia's NBL. From a young age, Ben showed he had the tools to be special, a combination of size, athleticism, and court vision rarely seen. By the time he was a teenager, Simmons was dominating Australian basketball leagues, and at just 15 years old, he moved to the United States to attend Montverde Academy, a high school powerhouse in Florida. There, he continued to refine his game, becoming the consensus number one player in his class. In 2015, Simmons joined Louisiana State University, LSU, with sky-high expectations. At 6'10", with guard-like skills and elite athleticism, he was compared to LeBron James, a do-it-all player who could score, rebound, and facilitate. But Simmons' time at LSU was complicated. Statistically, he was a monster, averaging 19.2 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game. He was named the SEC Freshman of the Year and was widely regarded as the best player in the nation. Yet, cracks were beginning to show. Despite Simmons' individual brilliance, LSU failed to qualify for the NCAA tournament. Critics questioned his leadership, effort, and attitude. Some wondered if Simmons' passion for basketball matched his immense talent. In the 2016 NBA draft, Ben Simmons was the unanimous number 1 pick. First overall pick, selected by the Philadelphia 76ers. After missing his first season due to a foot injury, Simmons took the court in 2017 and quickly proved why he was so highly touted. He won Rookie of the Year and helped lead the Sixers to the playoffs, showcasing his unique skill set. A 6'10" guard who could pass like Magic Johnson and defend multiple positions, Simmons seemed like a cornerstone for the franchise's future. But even in his early success, one glaring weakness stood out: his inability and unwillingness to shoot from the perimeter. As the years went on, Simmons' refusal to develop a jump shot became a growing concern. Opposing defenses exploited his limitations, especially in the playoffs. The breaking point came during the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Atlanta Hawks. In Game 7, Simmons passed up an open dunk late in the fourth quarter, opting to dish the ball instead. It was a moment that epitomized his lack of confidence and fear of failure. The Sixers lost the game, and Simmons became the scapegoat. Criticism poured in from fans, analysts, and even his own teammates. After the 2021 playoffs, Simmons' relationship with the 76ers deteriorated. He requested a trade, citing mental health struggles and claiming the environment in Philadelphia was toxic. In February 2022, he was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in a blockbuster deal involving James Harden. But Simmons' struggles followed him. He missed the remainder of the 2022 season, citing injuries, and when he finally returned to the court, he looked like a shadow of his former self. His once dominant playmaking and defensive abilities were marred by hesitation and inconsistency. By January 2025, Simmons had yet to rediscover the spark that made him a generational prospect. So, what happened to Ben Simmons? Was it the pressure of being compared to legends like LeBron James? Was it his refusal or inability to address the flaws in his game? Or was it a deeper issue with confidence and mental toughness? What's clear is that Simmons' journey serves as a cautionary tale. Talent alone isn't enough in the NBA. Without growth, resilience, and the ability to adapt, even the brightest stars can fade. Ben Simmons was once seen as the future of basketball. Today, his career is a reminder of the fine line between greatness and disappointment. For Simmons, the story isn't over, but as of January 2025, his legacy hangs in the balance. But this NBA's player's legacy is slowly fading away as well.